Right, so this says if the equation shown is true, which statement is also true according to the zero product property? So let's recall the zero product property is that if the product of two or more factors is equal to zero, then one of the factors, at least one of the factors, must be equal to zero. So what we're saying in this particular case is either the factor x plus 10 is equal to 0 or the factor x minus 3 is equal to 0. So that is our first statement as we think about it. So what are we saying? According to the zero product property, either x plus 10 is equal to 0 or the x minus 3 factor must be equal to 0. So what we would do in that case is you can think about solving. So we're going to say x plus 10 is equal to 0, which means we're solving for x, subtracting 10 from both sides. So x must be equal to negative 10. Or if we take the second factor, x minus 3 is equal to 0. We're adding 3 to both sides. So x must be equal to a positive 3. So if we're looking at the options that we are given, any one of the factors could make the product 0. So we know we could say x minus 3 could be equal to 0. Either of the two factors could be equal to 0. X squared is equal to 0 or 7x. These are not factors. These could be terms in the product, but these are not factors of the expression. Or we could also say only x plus 10 is equal to 0, right? So when we think about it, only x minus 3 is equal to 0. That is possible. That could be true, because if this is 0, then our product is going to be 0. Either x minus 3 or x plus 10 is equal to 0. So any one of the two factors could make the product to 0. When we think about that third option, these are not factors of the expression. And when we think about that last option, it is one of the factors. So because it's one of the factors, it could be equal to 0. So in order to solve this, we know that the solution is x minus 10. X is equal to negative 10 or x is equal to 3.